You've been meditating for a while. Can you just share some tips and tricks for someone who's interested in meditating to set up a meditation practice, some things that would help them?
You guys talked about the imposter
Imposter
syndrome.
syndrome.
So nobody knows how to meditate well. This is exactly why they call it meditation practice, because you keep on practicing. And it's just like a gym, just like a game, just like playing a guitar. It's about practice. And I've been practicing for 11 years, and I want to keep practicing. It's about practice. There's days that I practice well, and the days my practice off. I just can't hit any balls, and that's okay. Here's what science is telling us, that if we're able, even for a couple of minutes, to separate ourselves from our thoughts, think about our thoughts and this life that we're in as the screen of a TV, and our nose is right against that screen constantly. If we're able to take 3 feet away from that screen for 2 or 3 minutes, it's enormous help to the brain. That alone will make the plasticity of the brain so much healthier and able to separate you from stress and from a lot of issues in your life. I like to describe it as emptying the cup, like you are emptying the cup. And when the cup is empty, when you walk into the world, you have a lot of room to take stuff. Okay? When your cup is full, you're stressed, there's a million things you have to do, your list is full, you're behind on things, you don't feel like you took good care of yourself, your cup is full. You go and you run into an issue in the world and it stresses the hell out of you because you just don't have the bandwidth for it anymore. Meditation empties the cup, and then you walk into the world with that kind of a spaciousness to deal with stuff, right? It does a lot of things, but that's one of them. And separating yourself from your thoughts and from the vortex of life for just a few minutes really helps the brain to live much, much healthier. And we know that it reduces stress, reduces the immune system is getting stronger, and there's so many benefits for that when that happens. You are in connection in a more healthy way. I mean, there's like so many benefits. So what I can say is, if you want a few minutes of meditation practice, there's a really nice one that Tara Brock is teaching, which is called R.A.I.N. Tara Brock.
Okay.
She's my meditation teacher. She's one of the big teachers in the U.S. I took a class with 2 years training with her and Jack Kornfield. And they were talking about R.A.I.N. meditation. It stands for recognize, allow, investigate, not identified. And I'll tell you what it means. These are the emotions that we have. We have emotions we talked about earlier in the podcast. We all have emotions, right? You sit down and you figure out, what is my inner weather today? Why don't I do it with you? I'll just run a meditation.
Okay.
And we'll just do a practice, and you guys get what you can get out of it.
Eyes closed, or?
So close your eyes if you like to close your eyes. If you don't, just do a gaze about 4 or 5 feet in front of you. But if you're okay with closing your eyes, then please do. Take like 3 deep breaths. 1, 2, 3. Release. Another deep breath. 1, 2, 3. Release. And last breath. Deep breath. 1, 2, 3, and release. Just let's do a little scan of our body. Make sure your top of your head is relaxed, your ears. We hold a lot of stress in our jaw. Make sure your jaw is loose. Your tongue and eyes are rested. The back of your neck and your shoulders. Down to your lower back, mid back, stomach, chest, everything is super rested. And feel yourself sitting on this chair. Feel the earth underneath you, your feet flat on the ground. Pay attention to your chest going up and down when you're breathing. And I'm inviting you to explore your inner weather. What is your weather inside of you today? What is my weather like? Am I joyful? Am I sad? Am I curious? what is it? What can I call it? Let's name it. And it could be that you have several answers, but one of them is the loudest. One of them is definitely the juiciest. So whatever that is, say, okay, I feel this today, whatever that is. I'm feeling sad, I'm feeling happy, I'm feeling energized, I'm feeling tired, whatever that is. Okay, so you recognized it. Now whatever feeling you put your finger on, or whatever one you found, okay, allow that to be there. No resistance. Even if it's something that you're not that comfortable with, see if you can allow it to be there. You know, if it's tiredness, okay, feel tired. If you're happy, then great, feel happy. If you're sad, then allow yourself to feel sad. But just allow whatever emotion is there to be there. And investigate, like, what is it exactly? What is that emotion about? Let's be a student of that emotion. And now that you know what it is, and you're allowing yourself to feel it, also know that it's not who you are. You are experiencing this emotion. You are a vessel, and you are experiencing the emotion. I'm experiencing tiredness. I'm experiencing sadness. I'm experiencing joyfulness. You are experiencing something. You are not identified with it. And keep paying attention back to your breath. Allow that emotion, allow the whole thing to keep happening. Keep breathing. Keeping your awareness open. You're very still, but very aware. Very still and very aware. And can you give yourself an inner vacation? Can you realize that there's nowhere to go, nothing to do, no one to be? There's nowhere to go, nothing to do, no one to be. Just for a few minutes. Just be. With nowhere to go, nothing to do, no one to be, and that's it. For 2 minutes. And if you're losing it a little bit, just keep coming back to the breath. Coming back to the breath and just be. If thoughts come in, don't fight them. Just come back to the breath. Pay attention to where it's landing in your body, and just be. And slowly take a couple of breaths and open your eyes when you're ready. Stay internal, just kind of make contact with a couple of things in the room, a couple of items. Stay internal and slowly come back to the reality here in this room. Namaste.
Namaste. It's a beautiful end to a beautiful podcast. Thank you, Doron.
My pleasure, boys. Good luck.
Thank you.